What's up, Internet? Lurker here, celebrating the fact that Chilean Sunset has surpassed 1 million views on Spotify. So you know what that means. A whole lot of pennies. So to commemorate, I'm going to break down the song Chilean Sunset piece by piece for you. I'll go through the bass line, the lead synth. I'll go through, all the automation I was doing. And last but not least, actually most importantly, the sample that I used, which is from a song called De Ushuaia a la Quiaca by Gustavo Santaolalla. It's a beautiful song, and I discovered it at the end of the Motorcycle Diaries soundtrack. I'm pretty sure it's the theme. It's at the very end. And I was really drawn to it. I was drawn to the flutes in it, and I was drawn to the charango in it, and thought that I could make a beat out of it. So I started working, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, because that's how long ago I saw the movie, and when I was actually studying abroad in Chile. So I'll break down sort of all the little pieces that I grabbed from that song. I chopped things up, reversed them, and made them into this song, which you all have listened to, hopefully. It's in the About section if you want to check it out again. I've also linked the song that I sampled in the About section, so you can check that out as well and see how it's similar, how it's different. So yeah, here we go. Let's start with the beginning. I have soloed the sample, so you'll be able to see like what exactly I was doing with it. Bass synth. So, meanwhile, the bass synth has also been coming in steadily. So you got the bass synth with a little bit of sidechain compression from the kick, which is right here. So, okay, now I'll switch over to the microKORG recording really quick to show you that bass line. This is the bass line for Chilean Sunset. I ad-lib it occasionally playing live because it does get slightly repetitive, but that's kind of to keep the relaxed vibe. There's my super again. Alright, Omar. Okay, I'll be there soon. Where was I? Okay, so I told you about the bass line. So I've shown you the intro, shown you the bass and the sample, how they come in, and now I want to show you sort of exactly how I chop up the samples. So here, I'll just play this section. So right here is the track that I just briefly soloed, and I'm soloing it again so that you can hear exactly what it is. So after that, I bring in another sample, the flute sample, which is my favorite, right here. So I'll play that for you. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's this sample right here. So yeah, lots of reversing, a little bit of panning going on, chopping up a lot. Here's that with the drums. As you can hear, the chopped up sample is really driving the song, along with steady additions to the drums. So here are the drums. I wrote these out. This was back when I was doing more writing drums out, which is a total pain in the ass, but yeah, I have no explanation. It's a pain in the ass. So I do a lot of layering with my drums. I might have mentioned this before, that when you're working with digital drums, like, you know, when you're working with this type of setup, there are ways to add breath to it in automation, but also layering. So even though this does look like a block, you know, I'm layering two hats, one with lower velocity than the other one, so they meld together well. One's really like snippy, and the other one has a little bit more breath. It's more of an open hat. I'll give you 4 bars before there's like just like a bridge. So you notice I soloed a lead synth a couple times towards the end there. That is also microKORG, so I will show you that microKORG recording now. This is the lead part. It's exactly the same thing as the bass line. It's just like a different synth. And I bring it in, so I sort of bring it in slowly, with automation in the recording, but when I play live, I use this mod wheel. And it goes into this. Then it sort of just ends on these last 6 notes. So that's pretty much it for the microKORG parts. Everything else, like I said, is in Ableton and then samples that are chopped up. And then I end the song on that main, that intro, the thing that I sampled for the intro, that reverse thing. Alright everybody, you may have noticed that I changed clothes since the beginning of this video. That's because I've been making this over the past few days. Lots of trial and error involved, as this is my first video ever. But I hope you liked the video and learned something about the song that you didn't hear before, or that you learned something about Ableton Live, at least for those producers out there. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be a breakdown of the song Journey, which actually just surpassed 1 million plays as well this week. Again, I hope you liked the video. I'll see you next time.